Hey guys, Jenny here. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about cheating on a keto diet. It is Tuesday, it's 2 days after the Super Bowl, and as many of you probably went out and partied, you may have found yourself caught up in all the hubbub of all the snacks and all the yumminess of the treats and everything at all the parties, like I did. If I can make any suggestion on a keto diet when you're in the very beginning, don't cheat. Whatever you do, there's so many times where we can just go to a party and get caught up in everything, like I did even, and you don't even realize it can knock you out of ketosis. So one of the things I noticed for me that was very hard was I was going to 3 different parties, and all of them were omnivores. So almost everything they made really was like chicken and buffalo sauce or something of that nature, but like a lot of meats and a lot of like nachos with cheese, lots of cheeses at all these parties. It was insane. It was very gross actually, but that's besides the point. For me, I kind of messed up because the first party I went to, I didn't intend to be there as long as I was. And had I known, I would have brought a snack with me. What I did was I had made myself a keto protein shake before I left the house, but that usually only, works for a few hours for me. And I was at this party much longer than I had anticipated. So when I was getting to the point where I was pretty hungry, I grabbed a cup of just chips, just regular corn chips, which the sugar in that and the carbohydrates, it's just through the roof. You have to be careful with those things. But then I was lucky enough and I, drove home and I had another protein shake and I grabbed another meal that I could cook at another party. So I was planning on doing that later. But all the other parties, it was all the same type of foods. It was just so much meat. I think maybe one party, the very last party, had a veggie tray. And even with that, you have to be a little bit careful of what type of veggies you're going to eat. So keep that in mind when you're out and about, or even if you're working and you aren't sure when you're going to be able to get a snack. When you're hungry, your best bet is to keep just small snacks with you, whether it be mixed nuts or a Luna bar, or if you have a protein shake that's, a vegan protein shake that you can keep in your car. All those things are something that, in my opinion, it would be best to bring along with you because you never know if you're going to be out longer than you had anticipated. It definitely did knock me out of ketosis, probably not just from the 1 cup of corn chips, but earlier that day I had eaten a banana with peanut butter, and the reason I did that was I didn't think about the parties and I didn't think about maybe having to snack on something else that was there. But one of the reasons I did it was because when I was using the keto sticks, it was telling me that I was in like the darkest purple, which supposedly is like extreme and you should go see a doctor, as it says on the bottle. Now, I don't know about all that because I was feeling perfectly fine, but I did start drinking a lot more water and I immediately started adding just a little bit more carbs, because typically on a keto diet you should be around 25 grams of carbs, and I was sitting right about that much. But also the fiber, if an item, like for instance chia seeds, let's say they have, I think it's actually pretty high, but let's say it's 5 grams of carbohydrates, it also has 5 grams of fiber, which means the two cancel each other out. Now with the banana, it was 30 grams of carbohydrates and only 5 grams of fiber, which means that's still 25 grams of carbs. So that was basically my daily allowance right there. So I know that's very confusing. But anyway, so I have been trying to stick to about 35 grams of carbohydrates because I was so dark in that like dark purple reddish area that I wanted to kind of pull it down to more like moderate. And I just assumed the banana would be the best choice, and I forgot about what else was happening that day. So just be careful out there. keep yourself in ketosis. I mean, as it stands right now, I haven't lost any more weight, probably because right now I'm sitting at trace amounts of ketones and I'm trying to build that back up again. So right now, like, the scale hasn't moved, but I am still in full force working on the keto diet. I am back to full out, fats and proteins and things like that today. So I'll post my what I eat in a day later on, and I'll show you how I got right back into it. And I just started full force trying to make sure I get back in full ketosis, because that's where we need to be. So if you have any questions, let me know, and please subscribe to my channel. I love hearing from you guys, and I love seeing you all watching. So have a great day. Bye.